He was enslaved by a Confederate congressman, then took his exact seat in Congress and helped run the House. Follow so you don't lose stories like this in your feed. His name was Joseph Rainey, born enslaved in South Carolina, trained as a barber, and forced to work for the Confederate cause before escaping during the Civil War. After the war, during Reconstruction, he came back to a South reshaped by new laws and new voters, including newly freed black men who could finally cast ballots. In December 1870, Rainey was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives from South Carolina's 1st District, filling a seat that had been held before the war by a white politician who joined the Confederacy and left Congress to support secession. When Rainey arrived in Washington, many white Southern congressmen refused to sit near him or treat him as an equal. So he sat with the Republicans, the party then pushing Reconstruction and civil rights, and went to work on the House floor, debating voting rights, equal protection, and protection from racial violence. Over time, he became so respected for his knowledge of House rules that he was chosen to preside over debates as Speaker pro tempore, making him the first black person to ever lead a session of the House of Representatives. He kept winning re-election, even as white supremacist groups in South Carolina used threats and violence to scare black voters away from the polls. Rainey served in Congress for most of the 1870s, using the exact same institution that once protected slavery to argue for civil rights and equal citizenship. His story is a reminder that political power can flip. A man once owned as property later stood in the same chamber, in the same seat, shaping national law. In a time when people still debate whose voices belong in politics, his life makes you ask, who are we underestimating right now? Comment, seat taken. If you think more people need to know Joseph Rainey's name, if you could ask him one question about power or courage, what would it be? Drop it below. Share this with someone who thinks history is boring, and follow for more true stories of black leaders who changed the rules from the inside.